Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Inoculate Gaming. We're once again back with our campaign, What Element is Gandalf? And we, uh, we are currently in Port Royal. And what kind of happened on last episode?
Hold up. We're past Gandalf.
No.
We need a new name.
Yeah, we need a new theme. But we haven't gotten to the world we're supposed to go to yet, so you have to pick one.
Okay. Let that be known in the comments that we need a new.
Yeah, we do need a new name for this next story arc, I guess.
Yes, we do need to pick one.
And,
John, you are muted.
All right. So, do you
Yeah,
want
what?
to? Do you guys remember a recap of what happened last time? And is there someone that wants to do that recap?
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
I figured Corvus could do it because it did end up going to his thing.
All right.
All kind of pitching.
Last time we ended up visiting the Caribbean. We checked in on Corvus's butcher shop business. Checked on his apprentice Stephen. We ended up visiting a couple of shops. Did a little bit of shopping. Got rid of some of the
A very finite amount
inventory
of
that we've
stuff.
had. And then we unfortunately decided it was a good idea to try and see if we can cash in on Steven's life insurance policy by scaring him to death.
Man, that's a delayed Wookiee, but all right.
Well, I finally got to my mic.
It was
Right.
only a minor illusion spell and
I had
an
to do it twice
Eldritch
because the mic wasn't
invocation.
on.
And how much do you think it takes to kill a commoner?
I didn't
Or
attack him.
4
I just-
HP.
Do they really only have 4 HP?
Yes,
Yes.
Oh.
they have 10s on all their stats. Making
Yeah,
Steven
commoners-
stronger than me.
Yes.
And most of you too.
I think I'm about even with you. as far as
Yeah,
I-
I think we're both -1.
I'm not -1.
Not all of everybody could be that low of strength.
Hey, when needed, I can give two somebody's advantage on strength checks.
Ooh, me, pick me.
Uh-huh.
Ask and you shall receive.
All right.
So in other words, you're telling us that when we roll poorly for strength, we get to roll poorly for strength twice.
I
Yes.
should
will-
know ahead of time.
For
but yeah.
you.
I will ask you to stop using prestidigitation of my teeth.
I haven't done that in a while. I don't think.
all right.
No, you haven't.
So
Not to my knowledge.
we're in Port Royal. We are
Still in the shop. I
still
believe.
in the shop. Still haven't rested yet.
No, we have not rested. Hey, Corvus, is there any place here that's a little bit fancier of a shop?
What are you trying to find, or what are you looking for?
Well, I mean, this shop is not bad and all, but I mean, we still have several gems that are worth a pretty penny. And I don't think this guy is having enough gold to buy them.
Yes, Old Man Winters was very clear that he did not have enough to purchase the gems for what would be a fair asking price for these.
Yeah, so if you know of somewhere else we can go to possibly sell the gems.
Yeah, so
Or this loot.
well, the issue is that there are. It's what time of day is it? It's getting close to the evening, right?
It's getting
Casey?
close to evening. Yes.
Oh, they'll probably be closed.
Are the nice side of town already closed for the day, or what?
I'm gonna say yes.
Point of order. I know city secrets.
Okay.
So that means I can get between any 2 points in a city quicker than anybody else. Twice as fast, in fact.
Okay, good to
Even if I
know.
don't know the city.
That doesn't really help if they're moving all closed right now.
It's part of his background.
Yeah.
It shouldn't involve a roll. I mean, that's up to you.
I mean, but at this point, the shops they were looking for is closed.
So we'll just have to come back or go there tomorrow, I guess.
We could also
So-
just break in. No, I'm trying not to do those things anymore. I'm sorry.
What
Yeah,
were
yeah,
you saying?
no.
Oh yeah, let's
We're,
not
we're
break.
not going to break it. We already had that one cop guy interested in you anyway.
Why
You already
are
had a
we...
run-in with Constable. Let's
All right,
be
here's
under
the
the
real
radar for a
question.
bit.
Why are we still here? We don't even know what item we need from this world.
That is a very good question. So I don't know very much about where you're from. Do you happen to Thomas? Does your world happen to have good shops or not really?
I mean, they have a decent shop in the big city. But, I mean, is Davril gone or is he still here?
No, Davril's still there.
Why
Okay.
is he not speaking up?
I mean, he was just kind of. I mean, at this point, you were still getting errands and stuff done, but at this point, I'm tired, so I would say, let's sleep for the night and then, leave tomorrow.
Oh, that's him talking. All right,
Yes.
fine. Where are we sleeping?
I
Oh,
mean,
There has to
let
be
me
an
guess.
inn of some
Everyone
sort.
in Corvus's house.
I was going to say I've got room in my house.
You don't sleep above the butchery?
So I do actually have a sleep above the butchery, but
There's enough room for everybody.
snugly, but yes.
I mean, to be fair, we slept in small caves for the last who knows how long.
I guess that's
The
true.
wooden floor is not going to hurt us. It'll be safer than those caves everywhere.
it's true. All right, so at this point, are you going to go back and sleep in...
Is it cave? Yas. Yas.
Sleep in the cave? No, we're sleeping in the house.
Right, in Corvus's house.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You can have his bed.
John.
I have a bedroll. You can sleep on bed.
Your camera went out of focus, John.
Yeah. So I will let everyone inside my house. It's a small. It's a fairly small abode. Just like a kitchen. With a bedroom and like a small living area. There's a bed and a couple chairs and a couch. So there's room, but maybe not the most comfortable, but it certainly beats sleeping outside.
Ooh, I climb the couch. I'll run to the couch and plop on it.
I shall spend 6 hours in my teapot tonight.
All right.
Did they have couches in Middle-earth?
We're not in Middle Earth.
I know, but I don't know that
but
I
you
would
know
know
what a
what a
couch
couch is. I might have called it a daybed or something.
Right.
It's been too long since I've read
British.
Lord of the Rings, so I'm not sure.
I don't think the word is ever mentioned, but that's just
No.
my recollection.
It's probably whatever British people call couches. What do they call them?
Sofa.
Lounger.
All right. So,
All right. I climb
sleeping
this.
for the night, you don't really have
Yeah.
to do watch because this is someone's home. So, you don't really
Do it.
expect. And so, everyone goes to sleep.
Oh man, I forgot I used my bottle of respite this day already. I'll have to sleep on the floor tonight. It's okay this night.
All right. But overnight, Corvus, go ahead and roll. Actually, I'll just do a roll. We'll do it this way. All right. So you being back home and being in this place brings back memories of your engagement, and memories of the person that you're seeking start flooding back to you. And you actually end up hearing a voice reach out, and it kind of just says, "Help me. Find me."
Sorry.
And so, yeah, you hear those voices. You guys were able to hear that, right?
No.
No.
Ah, dang it. My whisper's not, it's too soft for the mic to pick up.
You can change that in your settings.
I know. So you end up
Or just
hearing,
say,
you end up hearing a voice that says, "Find me. Why haven't you found me yet?" And so, you do get a rest, but you kind of wake up partially in the middle of it being, drenched in a cold sweat. What do you do? This is for Corvus, by the way.
We know.
Okay.
I think he's deep in thought.
You bloody masochistic butcher. What you gonna do?
Yeah, so I think the only logical solution at this point, is there are two solutions. One, look for answers, or two, distract yourself. So I go into the cupboard and pull out a bottle of whiskey.
All right.
Apparently a pirate. You sure it's not rum?
So how much whiskey do you drink?
why is all the rum gone?
I would say, what time did I end up waking up?
I'd say 4 a.m.
So I would still be tired, so I'd still focus on essentially just enough to drown my sorrows and let me fall asleep. So probably not a terrible amount. I've drank more, but
So
enough
not
still.
not fully drunk, but just enough to buzzed, maybe I would say.
I would say so.
All right. Yeah, in that case, still roll a Constitution check, just in case.
You gonna give him a level of exhaustion?
15.
All right, so yeah, you're,
Not hungover.
yeah, you're not too bad. You're not, you didn't overdo it. You were still able to control yourself and not go all the way under, and you're able to fall back asleep again. Although you do become the last one up out of the party.
Oh, including
Well,
me?
obviously.
Yes.
I won't wake till someone wakes me up.
All right. So we end up. It ends up becoming about 8 in the morning. Some people are starting to feel pretty rested. From at this point we're close to about 10 hours total. Well, less for
I
Corvus.
should be long awake by now.
Yeah.
Did I notice anything when I woke up about his demeanor?
You do see a whiskey bottle kind of in his hand or nearby it. from his bed if you go to check on him.
And he's awake.
No, he's asleep.
Okay, so I get up at like 6. I see the bottle there, and I see him laying there. And the bottle's not empty.
You're gonna what?
I said, and the bottle isn't empty, right?
It's about half full.
About half, yeah.
It looks more like he fell asleep as he was drinking it.
Yeah, I think that's a little out of the ordinary for him as far as I've known him, but nothing to necessarily do anything about. I'm just going to go about my daily business and make tea for everybody. Probably breakfast.
Real quick, John, do you know what mic you're using?
Oh, he's crackly for everyone else too?
Yeah, he's a little bit crackly for me.
Okay. Not
It
just
may
me.
have reverted to the webcam.
Because you're very
Like
poppy
Dead
with
Pool.
every syllable.
Yep.
Your voice sounds raspy.
But anyway, while he's working on that for a second.
Does that sound better?
No,
A little bit
didn't
better.
change.
I mean,
Try a full sentence real quick.
I switched microphones to my headset from the webcam. Well, from default, whatever my default device is.
No, it's still about the same.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Anyway,
I'll think about
it's still
it.
enough to where we can. It's just, it is slightly distracting for me. But anyway. All right, so he's the first one up. Thomas, do you wake up next?
Yeah, I'll wake up.
And what do you
Put
do?
my armor back on. Put my armor back on.
All right.
Grab my helmet. Don't put it on yet, but I just grab it.
Okay.
I will see if there's any breakfast or anything waiting and just lounge until everyone else is up.
Okay. All right.
Good morning, Thomas, son.
Hey, there we go. That's
Oh.
much better.
I moved my Bluetooth connection from computer to monitor where I had it last week.
Okay.
Good
I
morning,
I
Papyrus.
think that like a foot distance would make the difference on the Bluetooth connection, but I digress. Good morning. Would you
Morning.
care to have some? Was I able to find some food to cook in his kitchen with his own food? Does he
go
have
ahead.
anything in here? Is it stocked?
Go ahead and roll an investigation.
Investigation. Oh, I don't even have my dice out. I'll roll in beyond. 16.
Yeah, you find all the things that you were at least looking for that you could generally surmise is similar to stuff that you know of.
Could I interest you in some eggs and bacon?
You would have called
That
it
sounds
something other than
lovely.
bacon, wouldn't you?
I would have called it what?
Something other than bacon.
Well, I mean, bacon is bacon, but it could come from a hybrid creature.
Eggs and bacon sounds lovely. What time is it?
I don't know
Roughly.
what animal the eggs are, but I found eggs.
That makes more sense.
Probably a turtle duck.
Turtle duck. There's one. Yeah. What's the penguin ones?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either at the top of my head.
Penguin otters or something like that?
Sounds about right.
Or it could be, dragon turtle eggs.
I don't know if it would be dragon turtle. Those are kind of big.
I mean, reptilian eggs aren't hard-shelled anyway. Then again,
So, what time would
a
it feel
turtle
about?
duck, does it have a hard egg or does it have a soft egg? Anyway,
It's half and half.
I would say it's about 9 o'clock now.
We probably don't want to wait too much longer to get going to the shop to figure out how to get
What
to the
is
next location.
Davro Levine doing?
At this
like
point, he
reminding
was. He got up about, I would say about 8 when Thomas got up, and ate some food, and he actually is gonna go look around the town for a minute.
Is Elwyn now awake?
Has anybody
No,
woken
I don't
him
think.
up?
I'm letting
I will-
everybody wake up on
is
their own
Corvus
today.
still
We're not
awake?
in a rush.
Nope,
I'll
Corvus
be
is
the
the
last
last
one to wake
one.
up.
Because
I
he woke
will
up in the middle of the
use-
night.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy to boom my voice and telling everyone to wake up.
I'm gonna go shopping.
Alright. So
But
you're
how
booming.
much gold did I get from what we did? Didn't you guys tell me it was like 20 or something?
Yes, everyone got 20 gold.
Okay.
So your voice booms into the room, and it startles Elwyn, and Corvus just kind of like groggily looks up, knife drawn, but yet fumbly because he's still kind of buzzed. And yeah, take it away.
I'm gonna
Morning,
speak-
Jen.
I'm gonna whisper, and you're going to hear in your head, "Shut up, you bloody idiot."
Well, it's 9 o'clock. You can tell me to shut up whenever you want to, but we have to go. You don't want to waste too much time before the shops close.
When I get back to the market, I'm gonna be looking
Alright, I'll
for
get up
20
groggily.
gold worth of
Use prestidigitation to clean my clothes.
loose leaf teas.
Okay.
I know that's an awful lot of tea. I'm looking for the best of the best, the finest teas.
Go ahead and roll another investigation. But because you know how to look for tea, I'm going to let you do it with advantage.
Okay.
Advantage
Okay, well that's
tea
better.
smith.
17.
Okay. So I would say you kind of go to the local bar area, and they have some supply of some tea that you had never heard of before, and you very much want to try.
Earl Grey.
I'm sorry, I missed that real quick.
You went to the local bar, and you were able to converse with the barkeep that he has some teas that he would be willing to part with.
Okay,
And it's
I'm
something
looking
you've
for
never heard of before.
20 gold worth for a ritual spell so I can get Momo back twice. It's the purpose of the expensive teas.
Okay.
We've said that that's the replacement for the material component that's supposed to be on that spell.
Yeah, that'll work.
Same gold price, but we're just calling it something else.
Correct, yeah.
All right.
Momo should sound British from now on.
Momo doesn't talk.
No, it's not actually Earl Grey, so no, he doesn't have to speak British. Even though
Oh.
Momo never spoke anyway.
Corvus, where is this high-end shop?
Okay, so I'm still kind of groggy, slowly waking up.
Right.
But
While we're
I-
sitting down eating, I'm gonna press to digitize his clothes because he looks a hot mess.
So,
definitely, I've got like I haven't changed yet. I've got like
And he starting to
some
smell. I'm gonna
stains on
fix
my
that.
clothes and all that.
Your blood-soaked robes on you or whatever. Still.
But anyways, I would go over to the window and I would point out towards the high part of the city. There's a little. It looks like a not quite palace, but you get the feeling that it's like part fortress type thing. There's like a strong wall and barricade, and I point out that around there would be the near there would be the government buildings, and that's where the higher end shops would be.
I have an
Okay,
important
let's make our way
question,
there.
Corvus.
Yes.
Do you have any paintings on the wall?
Uh-oh. Where is this going?
You have no idea where this is
So
going.
I would have artwork, but it's nothing special. Just like the degree of artist a butcher could afford. So it's definitely not great. A lot of it is
White canvas with blood spattered all over it.
no. So a lot of it would be like sailing ships or the ocean, because again, prior to being a butcher, he had a stint as a sailor.
Okay.
So it'd be
Sailor or
you
pirate?
can see there's a little bit of lost love type thing of the sea.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pull a dagger out and throw it at one, practicing my aim.
I will invite Thomas for a match of pie
I
show.
rolled a nat 20. I think I hit it.
Yeah, you actually hit.
When he's done.
If it was like a spot with a ship and a lighthouse,
Yeah.
you actually hit the light bulb of the lighthouse.
Very fancy.
All right, so Thomas, you're making your way to the fancy shop.
Yeah. Even though I was invited to play pipe show, we are making our way out to the shop.
All
That
right.
was
Oh,
such
are
a
we
good
all
throw.
packed up and
I'm gonna
leaving?
leave the dagger there and subtract a dagger.
Okay. So while they go out, Owen, so they're doing some shopping.
Sure.
Do you have anything that you necessarily would like to do?
Cause chaos? Get into
How
trouble?
is your ability to investigate?
I mean, I know people who are worse.
He's no wizard.
I am no wizard.
We are all charisma-based characters, so there's that.
I mean, I have +4.
I think we all have +1 to investigation. He might have +2.
I can give myself advantage.
I think I'm intrigued.
I'm proficient in it.
Well,
All right.
way-
What are we investigating?
So while they're shopping, I would like to take Owen and go on a side excursion.
All
Let's do
right.
it. What are we hunting for?
So I'll show you. So while they're shopping, we will head over. Owen and I will head over to a slightly nicer part of town.
You could basically just follow us and divert.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily want. Even though we're
Everyone
going to
knowing.
the same place, I would.
You
go
don't want us to know where you're
separately.
going.
What?
You don't want us to know where you're going.
Kind of, yeah.
All right. Well, let's do the shopping part, and then we'll do that next.
Sounds good.
So,
I think John is done shopping. He's just casting rituals at this point.
right.
Yeah, if I can, while
Well, I'm
Thomas
going
goes
to
out
sell
shopping, if I can, I would like to cast Find Familiar as a ritual, spending 70 minutes doing so.
Okay. So you,
Right, that's what I'm doing for the next hour and a half.
yeah, I would say you go back to the butcher shop and do it there, since that's more familiar to you.
You see
Right,
my
I'm
awesome
burning
dagger
tea leaves
throw.
on the
You know
floor
I
of the butcher shop in this big circle, chanting a magical spell.
You're helping to smoke the meat with tea.
Yes, and Steve is a little bit concerned at my health.
And confused. Yep.
Yep.
All right, so
Poor
Thomas.
Steve.
I'm going first to see. I'm obviously when I walk down, would there be a blacksmith that I can see? Or like a blacksmith shop?
Not in the fine part of town. It was closer to where Corvus
Oh.
is.
On the fine part of town, I find a decent shop. I would guess. I'd follow the direction he pointed, and I walk in and ask the person. I have several gems here that I'd be willing to sell you.
Ooh, gems. I like gems. Let me see what you have.
I pull out a nice little chunk of garnet and a chunk of peridot.
All right, so
Garnet is worth 400. I'd probably ask for 3.
Whoa.
Peridot is worth 5. I'd probably ask for 4.
okay, so you hand over the gems. He puts them on the table, and then he gets out I would say well, for him it'd be his appraising gear, but it looks like 4 lenses that
Okay,
go in
yeah.
order that magnify one eye. So he puts on these glasses things that are, I'm thinking steampunk here, where it's he looks at it and he's flick 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 flick, zooming
It's
in on it.
basically Toy Story 2 when the guy was fixing Woody.
Yeah, pretty much that. And so
Got
he's taking a look at it and he's like, these are unusual for here.
Yeah, I got them on a journey somewhere not really familiar with in a cave.
Okay. All right,
But they look fancy.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion.
Persuasion. Ugh. 16.
Alright, so yeah, he's like, alright, I'll give you 4 on this one, but let's do. You were asking for 3, you said?
Yeah, 3 for the garnet and 4 for the peridot.
Alright, he's gonna. Because it's 300, right, for the garnet?
Yes.
Okay. He's gonna try to win a little bit on you. He's gonna give you 290 for the garnet, and then he'll give you 5 for the other one.
You know what? Those are fair prices. They're yours for that gold.
All right. So you get 394 or 393.
What are you doing with all that gold?
Wait, so I get 500 for one and then 290 for the other one?
No, was it 500 or 5? Just 5 period.
500 for peridot and then
Okay.
400.
Oh, okay. What's Peridot supposed to be worth?
400 and I want 3.
3.
Peridot is 5 and I wanted 4. So
Oh,
100
okay.
each. So that's 1.
He'll knock off 5 total from your asking price, and then give you that. So instead of being 700, it's 695.
That's a fair deal, sir. Or is it a guy or a girl?
It was a
You
guy.
didn't say. That is a fair deal, sir. I hope you have good use for these gems. They're yours.
I will. I'll probably make a necklace out of them. And, yeah, they'll look very fancy. Very fancy indeed.
Can I exchange with this guy money as well? So I don't have so much gold/silver on me?
What were you trying to exchange?
Just
Well, the silver for gold so I can change it all to platinum. Or is there
oh,
not
do you still have a stupid amount of silver?
Yeah, I have 4,000 silver still.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and he'll be like, sure, I can do that for you.
Awesome.
So, yeah, you can just change it, just price for price. And maybe just give him 1 extra silver for his troubles.
Yeah.
So is this out of like the party fun bag or whatever?
No, this is all the stuff I have on me. I'm gonna convert, like keep what I want, and then put the rest in the party bag.
It's in the bag of holding, so
Right. Okay.
it should be party fun that has not yet
Most
been
of it,
split up.
most of it's gonna be party fun,
That's fine.
and then I will just browse around in his shop for a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
As you're browsing, you hear a voice call out your name. Thomas.
Where did that come from?
Thomas.
Who's there?
Monet.
I swear it's not me.
What?
And
Oh.
you just hear it coming from.
I'm known to do that.
And you hear this voice coming from what appears to be like an armoire.
An armoire? Okay, I walk over to the armoire.
A wardrobe, perhaps?
A big wardrobe.
Yeah, you open it up and there is clothes inside. And you can still hear the voice coming from the, like, further in the armoire, like at the back of it.
I stick my head in the armoire to see if anyone's like hiding in the back of it.
So you stick your head, and there's just more and more coats.
I
Like
walk
clothes. So you
in. I
walk
walk
in.
into the coats.
You walk in,
I
and
just
you
keep going.
just keep going, and you eventually come out, and it's a forest, but it's green. And as you go a little bit further, you actually appear before you is a lamppost. And you feel
And it
like...
clicks in my head. Home.
Yep. Alright, so that's where I'm going to pause his story. And everyone else.
All right, Andy, where are you taking me? I mean, Corvus, where are you taking me? What's happening?
Okay. So while it looks like they're occupied. So I take you to a nicer part of town. It's upper scale. This would be where the people with money live.
Okay.
And I take you to a nice house. It looks like it has not seen a whole lot of use lately. Like there's a little bit of dust and all that. But I end up pulling out some keys. And I end up opening this house here. And I explain that the individual who lives here, she's gone missing, and I was hoping maybe you could help me.
Yeah,
find her whereabouts, or maybe find some clues for the future.
All right, my rolling for investigation. I'm looking around.
Yeah, go ahead and look for clues.
Looking for clues with advantage.
I'll roll as well.
Good, because mine are not great. Wait, before you roll, I will give you advantage with my spell.
Ooh, you can do that?
I can. In fact, I will go ahead and even twin it to give us both Fox's Cunning.
Wow.
Does that institute a roll?
Nope, it just happens.
Okay.
Okay, that is fantastic.
He's using a third level spell slot, I think. Second level spell slot in order to grant advantage on all of one type of roll for a duration of how long concentration on that?
Concentration.
1 minute, 10 minutes. I forget the spell, but it's a cleric spell, so I knew it.
Okay.
So he can do any one of the skills, but he has to choose it when he casts it.
So I'm assuming investigation.
Yes. Also, not including me, all creatures within 30 feet of me gain resistance to piercing damage for the next minute.
Oh, that is fantastic.
All right.
But anyways, it ends up paying off because it goes from a 12 to a 25 with a natural 20.
Hey, you got a nat 20.
Well, with advantage. It was going to be a 12 otherwise.
Right, but
Oh,
that still counts.
All right. Used up my.
So, at this point, you. Let me do this. You're making me work a little bit on this one.
Yeah.
And so that you're aware, Casey, it's not on a specific skill. It's any one of the 6 types. So he chose intelligence.
So anything
All
that
of
requires
his intelligence
intelligence.
checks.
And mine.
All intelligence checks will be at an advantage for the next, what did we say, 10 minutes?
Hour.
Hour, as long as he can maintain concentration.
Yes, as long as I can maintain concentration. Correct.
And he twinned it, so it's on both of you.
Correct.
So that would be all investigation, nature, the whole 9 yards.
Religion.
Use it while you got it.
Religion, nature, investigation, history, and arcana.
And intelligence itself.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good 2nd level spell. I brought that one a lot. I rarely used it, though.
What's it called?
Enhance ability.
Oh, that's... And you can just...
I choose a feature, by the way. I chose intelligence because that's what we're doing. But it could be charisma. If I do bear's endurance, so constitution, you get bonus hit points.
Yeah, they had to make that
And-
worthwhile, because otherwise you would never choose Constitution.
Yep. And then for strength, it doubles carrying capacity.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, it doesn't affect saving throws. Just
All right,
ability
so-
checks.
Checks is all it says.
It says checks. Okay, not saves.
So, what you find is you actually find some sulfur. And it ends up being near the top corner of the bed of the main room. Or of the main bedroom. So it's like near the wall. It's something that you thought was just dust last time, but you actually, this time you discover some actual sulfur.
Well, this is unusual and out of place.
Yes, that is interesting. Can I don't know, do a check to figure out what it is and why it might be there?
Yeah. Or where the origin of sulfur might be from?
Was that nature?
Sure, you can do nature.
$19.
All right, so you know it definitely smells bad.
22.
Hey, 22. That's a better one because
Well,
that one
This advantage is amazing.
you actually know
Welcome to my
that in the journal, you actually know that sulfur is associated with demons.
Ooh, can I do a Arcana check to see
That
Sure.
why?
reeks of religion.
What would it be? Religion?
It's not my call.
It's the same bonus either way. So
Yeah.
Yes, but Arcana would give us advantage.
they're
Religion is
both
good.
intelligence.
Oh,
They
right.
both are intelligent,
17.
so
17.
okay. So, what'd you get, Andy?
Natural 1 and then natural 2, so 6.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
That's a bad roll.
that is a bad roll.
16 it is.
So the 16 it is. You kind of, Corvus, do you actually show Elwyn the notebook, or no?
Yeah, I think I would.
Okay. So in this case, Elwyn kind of skims the notebook real quick and kind of connects the dots that sulfur sometimes comes along with demon manifestation in a particular room. And so you get the sense that at some point a demon was there and the sulfur came with it.
So to describe the book a little, it is a. It's not much of a diary. It's more of a journal type thing. But there's all manner of drawings in it. Some pages almost look like a old medical textbook about like a Grey's Anatomy type thing. There are
Okay.
human anatomy drawings and such. You also get the feeling a lot of this is what I've been using to grow as a blood hunter. There are a number of rituals and such to having to do with blood magic in it.
Oh. Okay.
I think you and I should talk. It sounds a lot like my Book of Ancient Secrets.
Okay. And how is this relevant to the sulfur?
So in there's some writings and drawings of how when trying to fight demons, sulfur sometimes shows you that you're on the trail to find a demon.
Ah. So how do we track a demon, Corvus?
I don't quite know. I know I'm pretty good at tracking one once I've found one, and I actually have some features to track one once I find one, but I don't think I know necessarily a way to finding one. I'm checking my features.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I just have advantage on wisdom checks to track Fae, Fiend, or Undead, and I have advantage on intelligence check on intelligence advantage on intelligence checks to recall information about them.
So you already
Nice.
had advantage.
Right?
That's on history, religion, survival.
Yep.
Not just intelligence checks, you get survival too, don't you, to track them?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Probably beats my +4 survival.
Well, advantage very much helps.
Uh-huh.
As
I think
Corvus
the
found
math
out.
comes out to advantage is equivalent to like a +7.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But yeah, can I try and track? I mean, is there any way that I can try and track anything like that?
You can give it a shot.
I believe the phrase is, you can certainly try.
Okay. Let's do it.
Do or do not. There is no jump.
That's a good one too, Thomas.
So this would be 19.
Okay.
All right. So you can definitely tell that it left because obviously it hasn't been disturbed in a while. And now that you're looking for more sulfur, they definitely left the house. But you can't fully surmise which direction because of how long it's been since they were there. So because it's been like, you've been gone for how long?
You tell us.
It happened shortly before leaving on the trip to Middle Earth.
So I'm going to say it's been about a month. I would say in Middle Earth. I don't know if that's exactly right, but give or take.
Sounds all right.
And yeah, so it's, if you would have tried searching right away, you might have known, like, you'd had to go north of town, but right now you're kind of not entirely sure.
But anyways, I think this is all I can kind of glean at this point. What do you? Are there any stops that you would like to do before we head back to the shop?
Do you have anybody you don't like? Let's go mess with them.
You're gonna have that fun without me. I did forget to mention, obviously, I cast Disguise Self to make myself not blue.
Makes
Well,
sense.
That's just a given in this world at this point.
Right.
Everybody ran away when they saw me.
You're so scary.
Corvus?
Well, somebody else has horns.
They're shaved.
Kind of.
Do you just keep your helmet on?
What's your skin
Right
color,
now,
by the way?
Red.
Me?
Okay.
I'm white.
I can make my skin color whatever. I generally go with a kind of leathered tan, as if I've been in the sun a lot and I'm sun-beaten. Worn. Like burned and healed. So I could be Hispanic, you don't know. I could be Native American, you don't know. I could be anything, or I could just be really, tanned.
Alright. But Corvus, any idea on the enemies or the people you want to mess with?
Yeah. So, well, we are in the nicer part of town. And so I will point out that the lady actually who went missing was not a huge fan of the individual who lived in that house over there. And I point to a gated mansion. It's a very nice house with like a nice gate, very Hispanic looking. And
Is there anybody home?
I do not know. But anyways, this would be
Do some stealth checks and go check.
yeah. So then I will. So the house ends up belonging to a lawyer,
Okay.
and
Are we rolling for our stealth?
Yes.
okay.
Nat 20.
No
I
one
give
can
myself
see you.
advantage. Using Tides of Chaos.
Dirty 20.
Alright, you are actually pretty well hidden as well.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, it just means it
15
wasn't
plus
rolled.
5.
I know. Alright, well,
We're
is
just
there anyone in the
unnatural.
house? We're not breaking in yet. We're sneaking around, but...
At this point, you can see maybe some hired help on the outside.
I was hoping no one was going to be home.
But you're not sure if the actual homeowners are home or not.
Alright. Here's my plan.
Okay.
I'm going to sneak up to the front gate and cast a light on it. And then sneak away. Am I successful or do I need to roll again?
Once you cast a spell, you have to re-roll for stealth.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Alright, yeah, you aren't really seen. They're too confused by this random light that's emitting from randomness on the front of their house. And they
Oh,
don't see
by the way, it wasn't... I can change the color, right? It'll glow purple.
Okay. So how long does it last?
I don't know.
'Cause
Hour?
It's not concentration, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so for an hour, there's this purple light just emanating
From the
from
front
the
gate.
front of the house, and they're very confused why light decided to emanate during the middle of
Oh.
the day, but
So are all of the help leaving the house?
no, they're actually coming out to come look at why
Right.
there's a light in the middle of the day.
But are they in the house?
You see two people come out of the house.
Is there anyone left when we made our count of people?
Well, we never made a count. We don't know.
You never
necessarily
made a
know.
count of people, so you don't know how many there
I
are.
asked how many people were in the house, and you just said there was a couple of helpers.
Right, that's all you could see from the outside of the house.
All right. Fine. I won't go big. What I will do is I'll sneak around to the back of the house. Corvus, are you just following me?
At this point, he hasn't done
until-
anything else. But yeah.
Essentially, yeah. I mean,
All right. Does he have anything particularly nice in the house?
oh,
Are you-
all manner of nice
Where's his
things.
office?
So his office would be on the second floor.
Why is it gotta be the second floor?
Because he's got like a nice veranda.
All right, just point to me which window's his office.
So this one, third one from the left.
All right. You ready to run?
I am.
All right. I'm going to spot something flammable through the window, like a bookshelf or something.
Alright, yeah, you see a bookshelf full of what looks to be parchment as well as like some of his law books.
All right. Do I go all out with the chaos? How much do you hate this guy, Corvus?
There's no love lost. I don't necessarily like him, but I have not had very many dealings with him myself.
All right. Do you want major damage or minor damage? That's what I need to know.
Minor enough that we can get away, but if you're able to cause the apocalypse and you're confident you can get away, I wouldn't stop you.
That's probably a poor choice of words coming from me right
It
now.
really is.
All right. Well then.
I kind of want to see what he can do.
So, just to get the window out of the way, I'll go ahead and attempt to throw. Never mind. I'm just gonna shoot a fireball. I'm gonna fireball the bookshelf through the window.
A full-on fireball?
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
Alright, the fireball breaks the window and then causes the damage and explosion in the house to catch all of his stuff on fire.
And we're gonna book it.
Hold on, does that fireball make wild magic happen?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, wild magic for sure.
Uh-huh. I gain advantage against all saving throws for the next minute.
That's what you got for wild magic?
Yes.
Oh, that's lame. Not
I
cool
agree.
enough.
Oh, that is fantastic. I don't know what you're talking about. I would love that.
Alright,
Alright.
so
We're running.
fireball happens. The people that were gathered around the light in the front now come to see, and the servants and stuff. You're starting to book it. At this point, no one really sees you because they're more
Also-
focused.
I can travel through the city twice as fast as anyone, and we're booking it to the back to the apartment.
Alright. So you book it to the apartment. You get there extremely fast. At this point, servants start trying to grab buckets to throw it in, and are trying to put out some of the fire. But most of his papers and most of everything that was in that room, the desk still survived, but almost all of the books and the smaller stuff that was more kindling, all end up going up into flames, and there is almost no paper left in that room.
And now you know why I have many warrants out for my arrest.
I'll be honest, that was amazingly satisfying.
Also appreciate the lurk, salty dog.
What's a lurk?
Lurk just means he's watching but not commenting.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, so you
Call him the Lurch Beast.
at this point you escape, and you can hear whistles from like police, like way off, that are just, trying to get the crowd away, because a crowd started formed after they saw the smoke arising from that room.
And the glowing gate.
And the giant, glowing purple gate that's at the front of the house. And, you guys get away.
Looking back, I kind of wish we had put like a cult emblem or something on the front door.
Dragon's Fang.
I have something
Or like
I
a
would like to
pentagram
say.
or something.
Am I doing my ritual in front of Steve or anybody else?
Yeah, I thought you were doing it just in the middle lobby.
Am I done with my ritual by now?
I would say, yes, you are done with your ritual by now.
Okay. I would also like to say that Disguise Self lasts an hour. My ritual is 70 minutes. So if I cast it right before I started my ritual, I would turn blue before I could finish my ritual. And I can't interrupt the ritual to recast it. So for the
Okay.
final 10 minutes,
So,
I'm blue.
So at this point,
Dee dob and die.
you become blue. Steve's like, what happened?
I'm really, really into it though. I've got my incantation going on. I've got the fumes going, and I'm saying magical nonsense to him.
So
Not
at this
to
point,
him, but
You have
that's what he
turned the
hears.
smoke raising from the ashes of the tea leaves into the atomic cross right around you.
More or less.
Yay.
so you turn blue. He gets kind of freaked out. He starts trying to like hide behind the counter, while still doing his shift, because he still wants to do his shift. But you can only see
committed.
you only see the top of his eyes, because he's like wide-eyed looking at you. But like
He's Wilsoning it.
I'm not gonna notice because I'm so into my ritual that when it completes, Momo appears. I'm just gonna recast Disguise Self, and then turn to him and go, "What?
You were blue.
You look at me funny."
He's not going to ask about the crazy, ridiculous monkey that appeared out of nowhere?
Yeah, there's that.
No,
There's a lemur.
he's still
There's
too
a
scared
flying
about
lemur.
the blue. He assumes that's a part of the blueness.
Lemur with bat wings.
I mean, animals happen all the time. That's no big deal. Why were you blue? Were you okay? Were you low on
That is-
oxygen?
That is my normal skin. I present to you this because it's easier on your eyes. Do not worry, sir.
I'm watching you.
Watch away.
Because he only
I
has the two fingers in that hand. So he had to go like this.
And I'm going to do it right back to him.
Yeah, and at that point, that's when, Corvus and Elwyn arrive back, but still no Thomas.
Corvus,
Yes.
I do not know if Master Steve likes me very much. He seems scared. He hides behind the counter over there.
Yeah, boss?
Steve, is everything all right? What's going on?
He turned blue. That was weird.
He does
Like-
that sometimes. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think it's the sun or something. I think he's got a little bit of.
It's a skin condition.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a skin condition.
Alright, go ahead and roll a persuasion check on that one.
Pretty sure this is purely in the realm of deception. But
Oh, then fine, deception then, you're right.
wow,
Okay, deception was better. 25.
17.
All right. He believes that you smoked so many tea leaves that it turned your skin blue from all the smoke inhalation.
And that's why you don't smoke, kids.
That is believable.
You won't turn blue. You'll just have bad lungs.
A PSA for everyone. Anyway. So yeah, you're still. There's no Thomas. Thomas is missing.
Does anybody know where Thomas went?
Didn't Thomas go with you, Owen?
What about Avril Lavigne?
Zephyr?
Oh, he's still missing too.
Great.
Boys, you've been gone long time. Where is Thomas son? He has not returned. Was he with you?
Thomas son went with you. He went to
I thought he went with
He
you.
went shopping. Remember?
I came back from shopping. I say, Paisho? He say, no, I go shop. And he left to go shop then. We went not out at the same time. I thought he went out with you. Were you not shopping?
No.
No.
Okay, so I will go down to.
Wait, are we leaving?
I
Let's
guess I guess I've got to go check.
Let's-
So I will.
I'll come with you.
Yeah, I'll go check the debtor's prison. See if he got picked up.
You want to come
Alright.
help us find him?
I'm gonna check his room to see if
The
he left a
virus?
note.
Nope, you
I
don't
be
find.
right back down.
Let's say let's all leave together.
Yeah, the splitting the party thing is not cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm tempting.
So yeah, you check his room. Nothing. All this stuff is with him. Yeah, like there's nothing.
Yeah.
I did not find anything. Shall we go search?
Now, here's a question: is there a pillar of smoke in the distance? Did the entire house catch flame, or did they put it out before then?
There still is a pillar of smoke, but it's not for the entire house. It's still just all the paper that was in there that burned real quick.
Okay, just
Like-
gotta know.
There was enough lacquer on the wood and paint on the wood that caused it not to catch.
So everything in a 20-foot radius exploded and lit on fire.
All of his bookshelves and things.
You actually cast a fireball inside somebody's house.
I did.
You are terrible people. I love it.
I did make sure no one was nearby first.
That's true, but you have like barely any reason to do so.
The destruction is still a fairly evil personality. You're straight
I-
neutral, aren't you?
I balance the. I ride the line.
You're straight neutral.
I'm
No, you're chaotic neutral.
most
Yeah.
likely.
Chaotic neutral means never having to say you're sorry.
I'll say I'm sorry.
There's a T-shirt. Anyway,
Oh.
But anyways, so if I had to guess, Thomas probably has nothing to do with the flaming pillar, but I might check the debtor's prison.
Let's go.
Seems like
Alright.
seems like he might have gotten picked up if he showed his
He
red
has like
face around.
all of the money. Why would he be in debtor's prison?
he wears heavy armor, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has plate mail, which would include full boots.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to track in any dirt or anything out front which direction he went.
Well, at least from.
Was
Yeah,
that
you-
survival?
Could
Go
be
ahead.
survival.
Go ahead and roll a survival.
17.
All right, so you can definitely kind of tell that he went to the nice area, like he said, and he went in that direction.
He went that way. Should we follow his tracks?
I mean, I'm
In
fine
terms
with
of debtor
that.
prison,
I'm at least offering us another option other than checking the prison first. I don't know that it's been long enough for him to end up in a prison. Even a jail cell, it's only been an hour he's been missing.
Right.
Like, I started casting that spell right after he walked out the door, and this is 70, now 80, 90 minutes later.
Yeah,
Andy
at
and
this
I
point,
still have.
I don't think it's been enough time.
What's that?
We should still have an advantage on investigation.
Yes, and I've got to ask: is Keith Fey, fiend, or undead?
It's a good question.
Technically, are you a fiend?
Mm,
I don't think so.
no,
I don't think so. It
I'm
doesn't
not a
count.
fiend.
You would be spawn of fiend, but you would not be fiend. You would be humanoid.
Hold on, let me.
Da, 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 da.
Give me a second.
Da, 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 I'm feeling the silence. Da, 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 da.
And there's that awkward silence, you know. Can I stay
What
with
do
you?
you know?
What?
Can I stay with you, please?
All right, I'm gonna say actually, strangely enough, yes.
So okay,
Does that mean you'll get advantage to track them?
yeah, but I
Yeah.
already have advantage. Doesn't help though. I
Not,
only
not
get
for
15.
survival. Survival's usually tracking.
But, yeah, but not for Fey, Fiend, or Undead. Oh, but you're saying for this he is.
Yeah.
Just because, for the sake of this.
All right, go for it, Andy.
So that will be 18.
All right, so yeah, you're able to kind of track him, and you end up making it into the shop that it looks like he went into.
Did you see any tracks that led out of this shop, or is this the last place he's been? Can I investigate?
You can.
Okay. Nat 20.
You can definitely tell that he has not left this shop. That he is, as far
Do I
as you can
see-
tell, he is in that shop.
Do I see any clues in the shop that can tell me where his whereabouts may be?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, you do see the person working the shop, but other than that, you do not see anybody else.
Are there any back doors or other ways out of the building?
There is a back door into the building. But
Shopkeeper, hello. Did
yes.
you see a tall man wearing a stupid amount of armor and a large sword and a shield here earlier?
Yeah, he was in earlier today.
Was he trying to sell you things? Probably shiny things.
I mean, I bought some shiny things from him. Were they stolen?
No.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
not from anyone alive. We found him in a cave.
Oh, okay.
Treasure, you know. Anyways. Where did he go?
Last I knew, he was looking at stuff in the shop, but I never saw him leave though.
Did you? What was he looking at?
He was looking over by that armoire over there. Was the last thing I saw him nearby, but when I turned around again, he must have left because he was gone.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll go look near the armoire.
All right, so is everyone coming to look? Or is
Yeah, I'll look for like secret passages or hidden entrance, maybe in the side or something to maybe allow someone a place to leave. Maybe in a tunnel or something.
All right, on the side, doesn't
I'll
look
check
like
the
there's
floor
anything
of the
special.
armoire.
Do you open the armoire, or are you just looking all around it?
I'll look inside of it.
All right. When you look inside it, you open up, and you feel this cool breeze come through it. You feel.
Question: what kind of clothes are hanging in the armoire?
For fun's sake, it's actually going to be winter clothes. This was actually taken from a ship that was going up north, but crashed in the Caribbean as it was trying to go up north.
So there's a full fur coat.
Yes, there's a full fur coat.
I will walk into the closet, grabbing a full fur coat, putting it over my cloak as I continue walking.
Okay. So you go through, you can feel the breeze coming through, and you're heading toward that breeze. And that's so far it's just you and... So you keep going. Do you say anything to Corvus why there's so much weird extra space in there?
I mean, we both opened and looked in at the same time.
Yeah, I guess that's true. So you both are heading through, and...
We don't
Yeah.
know what John's doing.
He's slightly distracted right now.
I know.
But
We'll just
basically...
assume he's following
I'm
us.
sorry. I'm trying to be here.
No,
You're
good.
okay.
Yeah, you both enter into the armoire, and you eventually see
No.
Thomas standing by a lamppost.
Oh.
This is a spacious armoire.
Money bags. We found you.
Oh, hey, you guys made it.
Made it where?
Home. This is where I'm
Not
from.
look like my
my
home.
home
I don't
was-
live in a wardrobe
Yeah.
armoire.
In an armoire.
No, this is my world. We're in Narnia.
Don't
You live
even
in a
know what
closet.
armoire is.
This is not a closet. If you look behind, there is no armor anymore.
I thought it was typically a jewelry cabinet. I don't know French. What is this wizardry? The inside of this is not what the outside is.
How many times have we been teleported and you're still surprised by things?
I'm not that surprised.
You literally write in your book and talk to people in their heads across dimensions.
The inside of Teapot is different than outside. I understand how things can be different, but I did not know about this world.
Well, apparently Moneybags lives in a closet.
We're not in a
And
closet.
We're now in his closet.
This is not a closet. This is like your world.
Davriel with us?
We got teleported here.
No.
Oh.
This is just one of the many ways Aslan works.
So Aslan, he's the giant lion tiger thing, right?
The lion, yes.
He's not a tiger? I thought you said tiger.
He is a
Usually
lion.
call it a liger.
All right, liger it is. So
No, he's a
the
lion.
liger
Straight
of
lion.
so your
A
Lord
straight lion.
Liger lives in a closet in the woods.
No, the woods are in the closet.
Oh, you're right. The woods are in the
He
closet.
lives in the woods in the closet.
In the woods in the closet. Got it.
Okay,
Okay.
Thomas, here's the deal. If we survive this whole adventure, we're getting you a new place to live.
If you want to see my home, I can actually take you to my home.
I was about to ask, do you actually have a house? Or do you
Yes.
just, camp out next to a light pole? Why is there a light pole in the middle of the forest?
Yeah, that's a good point.
No one has ever really fully understand why that is here. It's
Is
just
that-
here.
Is that
What's
light
the
pole
weather
important?
like?
So it is actually fall temperature. It is not winter.
Okay.
And so actually you're getting slightly warm having put on that coat
Okay.
because it is
I will take off the coat. Hey, Tomas, can you throw this in your bag?
Sure. I've got plenty of room.
Okay.
All right, so
Add-
add a winter fur coat to your bag of holding.
Yeah.
Clothes heavy.
Sorry,
or
a stolen
clothes warm.
winter coat.
It's not stolen. You guys didn't steal this from that nice man in the shop, did you?
How would you know?
Oh, I didn't see one. I didn't see you with one earlier.
So, are you actually
You
asking
stole
me
it,
this?
didn't you?
I put it on to try it out, but now I don't know where the closet is. So it's not like
Exactly.
I can exactly return it. If you
There
want to
is no
return it
closet.
at a later date, go for it. But your magical world inside the closet
We're
seems
not
to
inside the
have
closet.
doors
If you look
disappear and
behind
appear.
you,
Can I
there is
turn
no
around and
closet.
look at the closet door? Where is it?
It's
Yeah.
gone.
Can we
We
go back and
established that.
find it?
There is no closet.
Do you want to roll? If you want to roll an investigation, you can try.
Do I believe I'm now inside a closet, which is like a large dimension inside of an object like my kettle? Or do I believe that this is a teleportation to another realm?
No, you
Like,
think
what
you
is
are. You think
my
you are like your kettle. There is more space in this armoire,
Oh,
and you're
okay.
still inside the object.
And now we
Welcome to
just
the
don't know where
TARDIS.
the door is anymore.
Correct.
I rolled a 1 on my investigation, so 6.
I thought you had advantage still.
Only.
Not on that.
Well, I was thinking. I was figuring it had been an hour.
It's probably close.
It's pretty close. I'm gonna say this is your last one you can use advantage on.
Okay, well, I got
19.
an 8 then because I got a 1 and a 3.
I got
Yeah, you still can't find the edge.
19. Okay.
Are there like leaves on the ground and stuff?
Yeah.
Have any animals or people walked through here? Like, do I see any tracks around?
I mean, there is
In which
like
direction they lead?
there's a path next to the lamppost, or like a road.
Footsteps in the path?
I rolled a 21 to find leaves that you can smoke.
For me.
It's
a nature check.
I'm gonna
You're
say yes.
investigating for
You
me.
do find leaves that you can smoke.
Okay.
Can I make a point that while I was waiting for them,
I'll gather them.
I did summon Find Steed?
Sure.
I did the summoning, and I'm just waiting for the steed to arrive.
How long does it take for the summoned steed to happen?
The actual spell takes 10 minutes to cast, but I would figure since we're in my world, it would just magically you'd actually walk here.
If that's the way you want it to
That's up to
happen,
you.
then sure.
Huh?
So yeah, I would say that you're looking for things to smoke. Do you actually just gather them, or are you trying to actually put some on fire?
I'm just gathering them. I don't have a
Okay.
pipe.
Okay. So
I don't have a pipe either. I have a flute.
You're gathering lots of them.
Smoke them out of your flute.
Technically?
And then a few moments later, you see this very large horse start riding up and then kind of bows to Thomas.
His spell summons a steed, right? It doesn't have to be a horse, right?
He has to find
Find
it.
steed.
He's looking for a physical one.
Okay.
Isn't that how Find Steed works? Otherwise, it's Phantom Steed,
Kinda.
who is different.
No, it's a spirit that assumes the form of something that I want.
Okay.
Hello, Philip.
All of our horses are back at Andy or Corvus's house.
I know.
They are.
We can't find our way back.
Philip
It's
responds,
alright, I'm
greetings.
not sure we'd be able to fit Steed inside this wardrobe anyways.
Fair.
So,
But is Steve gonna, eat them?
I can always message him and ask him not to do that.
That might be a good idea.
I'm not ready to do so yet. I think it hasn't been long enough.
So
We've been gone for like 20, 30 minutes.
it's
Or
not been
have
very
you?
long.
Okay.
So yeah, Philip comes and says, "Oh, greetings. Are you the one that called for me?"
Yes. I am the one who called you, Philip.
They do talk!
You know, I was thinking for a moment there. I had cast comprehend languages, but you say you hear them too. I am not thinking things. I did not cast it, right?
Maybe he does worship a talking liger.
It's a lion, not a liger. What the heck is a liger anyway?
You,
Oh.
sir. What is it? What is the animal?
It's a
So
horse.
it's a horse, but
You,
it's,
sir. Horse. Beast. What do I call you?
His name
my
is
name's
Philip.
Philip.
Philip, sir. You understand me too?
I mean, he
Yeah?
just answered your question. Yes, of course he understands you.
This interesting. What is this sorcery?
I mean, your
Philip-
accent's a little heavy, but other than that, it's fine.
Philip,
I
do you
mean,
have a pipe?
Momo here understand me, but never animals. I mean, other animals. He's different.
Why are you here?
I called for
He
Philip.
summoned me.
Like a demon?
Well,
Like
no,
lunch?
he's not a demon. You cannot
Well,
eat Philip.
What can we eat?
I mean, we can go down to the stream and catch some fish.
Will they talk back? Is
So
that-
wait, the fish don't talk back?
No, the fish do not talk back. Only
right.
certain animals are blessed to talk.
Oh.
Are some fish blessed?
So do birds
Not to my
talk?
knowledge.
Do birds talk?
Well, I mean, some birds kind of talk, but they're smart birds, but they don't like.
Do the
human
trees talk?
Yes, the trees can. There are some trees that can talk.
No way.
Talking
Do
trees. This is weird.
yeah.
Well,
We'd have to go find one. There aren't any here.
So wait, this tree right here, I'll knock on a tree. This one can't talk.
No, that one cannot talk.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Mr. Tree, can you talk?
he
Silence.
does not seem to be responding to
Just
you.
pure silence.
I'm going to try
Usually
speaking
the only
to it.
trees I know of that can talk to you would be the ones near the stone table.
I'm going to try speaking to the same tree in Primordial to see if it understands a very basic language structure instead of a complicated one.
Nope, nothing. Pure dead silence.
It was worth a try.
I'm sorry for these people, Philip. They've never been to a world like this
So,
before.
Thomas, are you able to summon dinner?
Yes, I have a way to go get fish from the river. Not difficult. Plus, you
Yes.
have food.
I was thinking red meat.
Like
We
squirrels?
have cows.
Do squirrels talk?
There are a few squirrels that I
What about
know
rabbits?
talk.
Do rabbits talk?
Probably. I haven't met any personally.
All right, let's go.
I mean, we can go to the beavers.
So wait, if
I've
this
never
closet's
tried
your
beaver. I'd
world,
get for
what
it.
are we looking for here?
We're here to find the Sword of Peter.
Did Avril Levine actually tell us that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I told that was the next item. That's why we were going to Narnia, was to look for the Sword of Peter. And at this point,
Corvus, son, we not see your mouth.
We
so
can't see
before
your
you
face.
guys
sir.
leave,
It's much better.
Davril ends up teleporting right in front of you with your horses and being like, "You guys left the world without me? What happened?"
Found my own way in.
Oh, we're still in our world. Thomas here just lives in a closet.
No, this is the other world. Like, you've made it to the Lamppost.
What
We just
is
walked into a
significance-
closet. This is definitely not another world.
What is significance of Lamppost?
It's kind of a marker. It's a landmark for this world.
Yes, anything
was-
on this side of the lamppost is Narnia.
I'm gonna make a note of that in my book.
What's on this side of the lamppost?
So don't destroy the lamppost.
No, do not destroy the lamppost. Aslan will be quite upset with you.
So wait, if I destroy the
And
lamppost,
that's not
Aslan will
good.
show up.
And probably kill you? Maybe? I don't know. I've never made him mad. And you don't want to make him mad.
If it's all the same
All
with
right,
you,
fine.
I'd rather have the beavers for dinner, and then we can.
No, you
talk.
cannot eat that beavers.
All right.
I've never tried it. What's
here's
I don't.
here's
These
your
beavers.
horses. Good luck on your quest, and I'll see you next time. Good luck.
Yeah, we'll let you know when we find the item.
All right.
Oh, Davil Levine just showed up with our horses?
Correct.
Yes.
And he was like, "Why'd you leave me behind?"
Okay, so I will then talk to Dark Chocolate Thunder, and see if he talks back.
I
Wait,
think my horse's name is Whiskey.
how did you get your horses here? Devril brought horses here?
Devil
Devil
Yeah.
brought all
him.
the horses.
Brought all the horses and supplies because you left him in the other world, and he went looking for you guys, and you guys were all gone.
Hey, horse.
I have another important question, Thomas. If trees
Yes.
can talk, and beavers can talk, and horses can talk, can swords talk?
No.
That
Then
is
why
not-
is it named? You call it Peter.
No, the person who had the sword is named Peter. It's Peter's
Oh.
sword.
So your sword doesn't have a name.
My sword does not have a name.
Where?
Mm.
What city is Peter from?
London.
Where
I know
is
that place.
Where's
that?
London? You know where it is? Where is it?
It's in my world.
Oh.
This is a strange place. We inside.
So
We inside
So to find Peter,
Armoire.
we need to get back out of the closet.
Peter must have
No.
come in closet from
Yes.
London then.
Okay.
Here's what happened. Aslan called Peter, Edmund, and Lucy, all family, to come here to
And
solve a problem.
Susan.
Susan, yes. There was a problem that enveloped all of Narnia in winter forever,
Oh, that is
That
cold.
sounds awful.
and there was no Christmas also. So winter without any Christmas.
What's Christmas?
It sounds like what waterbenders use. It's winter
I mean-
all the time.
Ask Corvus. Corvus would know what Christmas is.
Corvus, what's
So
Christmas?
Christmas is a celebration, a time for giving gifts, a time for rejoicing.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Narnia was in the time for
It's just a holiday.
200 years without any Christmas.
No holidays at all?
No holidays at all for 200 years.
Oh. Sure.
So Aslan finally called in some people to put a stop to it. One of them being Peter, and he gave him a special sword. And that's what I'm guessing we have to find, is the sword now.
I understand special sword, but tell me, what is Holy Day?
Holy Christmas is Holy Day.
Holiday is a
You say Holy Day.
celebration, a time to think back, and it's a good time to spend with family and just get to experience. Just try and be joyful.
All right, so what's more important,
Would-
finding the sword or finding fish?
I mean, probably right now for Corvus, probably finding fish. Because he
Well-
sounds like he's really hungry.
Well, think about it. It's 11, 12 o'clock. We haven't had lunch.
You have your ration.
It has been a busy day. Did almost burn down a house.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? You almost burnt down the house?
Yes,
No-
looking
no
for
one
you.
was in
We
it.
looked everywhere for you.
It was a really cool explosion, though.
I've been here. And I did look to see if I could go back, and the wardrobe was gone.
So, wait, you're already wanting supper or lunch?
Yeah, wouldn't you? I mean, it's
We haven't even
11,
had
12.
second breakfast yet. What about second breakfast?
I'd be okay with
Or
second breakfast.
11sies.
Yeah. All right, let's eat.
Yeah, there's
where
a
are
river
these
right over there.
beavers? So where are these beavers?
We're not eating the beavers. Mr. and Mrs. Beaver are great. They are great friends of mine. You cannot eat them.
All right.
All right, so you head into the river. Yeah. Go ahead and roll a survival check for catching fish.
Who?
Whoever wants to.
I am
I
not
rolled
going to catch any fish because I don't want to.
I'll give myself disadvantage because I'm haphazardly looking for a fish. I really want red meat.
Okay.
I'm settling for fish because
So go ahead and roll
Thomas is-
go ahead and roll a d20 for survival.
How many fish do I eat with a 19?
13.
All right, you said a 19.
13.
I got a 19, yes.
So the 19 got 6, the 13 got 4.
I will start carving a chunk of wood into a pipe with one of my daggers.
All right, so do you find a piece of stick on the ground, or do you actually go like break off a branch?
I just found a stick on the ground.
Okay.
I will put a pile of sticks together and then shoot it with a firebolt to get a fire going, so that I can
Okay.
pretend like I'm being useful.
Hey, keep the fire away from the trees.
Why?
Why?
Because the trees, even though they don't talk, are alive.
With the sound of music?
All right, that one deserves inspiration. That one was so perfect. I didn't see it coming. Yeah, I'm going to give you inspiration on that one.
Wonderful.
That was pretty funny.
Well played, sir.
But no, the trees are alive. They
So do you actually make the fire and start the fire?
I mean, it's haphazard, but yeah, I start it.
All right.
Doesn't take a whole lot of effort to shoot something with a firebolt.
Right?
Well, I can help with produce flame.
Well, do what you want. You can add some
here
fuel.
are 10 fish as the fire, so you can do your magic on them. Since you are so much better cooking than us.
See if you can try and maybe flavor it like what you would imagine a beaver tastes like.
Ooh, can I flavor? It's just liquid, right?
Prestidigitation.
No. I can flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material.
Well, the fish are not living anymore.
I can help you with your quest.
All right. Well, as the fire goes, the nearest tree to you actually ends up performing the slam action on the fire, trying to put it out.
Oh.
So,
Great, you've done it. You put it out. Put out the fire. Put out the fire.
so at this point, everyone roll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh crap.
17.
15.
19.
I did use Tides of Chaos. Okay.
Can you give yourself advantage on initiative?
No. Wait, can I? I
What does
just
it
wanted
say?
to make sure I had used it so that I can trigger wild magic.
What does Tides of Chaos say? Can you use it for that kind of roll?
Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So, no.
Is it initiative? Kind of an ability check?
Maybe?
No, it wouldn't be.
All right. So,
I could use
I got a-
inspiration to get
I got a
myself advantage.
I got a 22.
John's got a lot going on today.
All right, let me pull up my camera.
Please be different. Nope. All right. Cool.
No, we're back to green. It was gray for the last 4 battles.
You can make a real river with those blue tiles.
This is more convenient to have it be a river or a path, whatever I want it. So, let's do initiative. So, anybody over 20?
The
John
fire
was.
said 22.
22.
John had 22.
It was a natural 19.
15 to 20.
19.
17.
And 15.
Who was
we
the
said
19
them in
again?
order.
Corvus.
The 17 was...
Elwin.
Alright. Alright. And so, yeah, the treant did a big slam with big wind to knock the fire out. These are the ashes of the fire. And this is what looks to be a moving tree. And Zephyrus.
So the tree put out our fire.
Yes, the tree put out your fire.
Can I light this one on fire, please?
Did the tree make any noises?
It came to life right next to you guys and then put out the fire.
So what is Scorpion?
That's the tree. I
No,
believe.
there's 2 of them. But this one hasn't done anything to you yet.
But the tree adjacent to our little fire just put out the flames.
Yeah, the
And
swamp
acted
thing put out the flames, yes.
Acted aggressive toward it.
Well, just didn't really like the fire at all.
I'm
Try
going
not
to
to
take
hurt the
my
tree.
action to disengage.
Yeah, just back away. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us.
I am going to step back.
Okay?
I can't pull out. I would say I don't have my staff in my hand. My equipment's probably on the ground. I'm going to go to wherever my equipment is, but I'm going to turn to the tree because I can't pick anything up. But I'm going to turn to the tree and say, sorry, we mean no harm to you or your friends. We come in peace.
Unless your friends are beavers.
And my hands are up. I'm not making an aggressive stance towards him.
Okay.
I'm going to try to diffuse the situation any way I can.
Alright, so you're basically telling them...
We meant no disrespect. We come in peace. We didn't mean any harm. We just need to eat. This is how we eat.
Okay. You get silence from that tree.
It was worth a shot.
Corvus.
So the tree knocked out the fire. Is it still moving or not really?
I mean, it's still pulling its hands up from doing that slam type of a thing.
The tree has hands.
Well, I mean,
It's branches.
Branches, yeah. Like it's branches, but some of its branches do look like hands at the end of his arms. But it's all of his branches kind of have that.
So I will back away from the swamp thing, and pull out my crossbow and run my hand across the sharp part.
How far back are you going?
There. Don't go too far.
15 feet.
15.
Well,
Oh,
up
you can
to.
only go 10 because then you're hitting the river.
Well, that's what I meant. To the river.
No. You guys could. You can. Fine. Don't run away.
And so you do your hand across your crossbow.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. And I did 2 points of damage to myself.
Hey, you rolled low this time. Good job. Elwyn.
Tomas.
Yes.
Can I burn this one? Are we fighting or running?
Try to just back away at first to see if it actually is a hostile creature. Some are, some aren't. I don't know which one this one is.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell with trees.
Okay. I guess I will shift onto what's left of the ashes. And actually, I'll move one space over beyond that. Yep. And I'll go ahead and cast Haste on Zephyrus and Army Man.
Thomas.
Yes.
Alright, so what does haste give them?
+2 to AC, advantage on dex saving throws, and an additional action on each of its turns, but the action can only be used to take attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
Alright. Is that going to be the end of your turn?
That was my movement and my action. Oh no, that's going to trigger Wild Magic.
Oh, fun.
Come on, something fun. 9. I cast Magic Missile as a 5th level spell.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Alright.
I guess I'll shoot the tree.
Okay.
How many?
You don't have to target the tree, I don't think.
I don't think. Do I even have that spell?
I don't think you have to know the spell.
You don't have to know the spell with mild magic.
Yes. I'm just trying to figure out how much dice to roll.
So it is 5d4 damage. It automatically hits, and it's 5d4 plus 5 total force.
Is the +5 his charisma modifier?
Oh. I
Wait,
see how to do
actually,
it.
You shouldn't.
It's
level.
7.
It's 7.
It would be 7
plus 7.
74 plus 7.
Yeah.
And they auto hit.
So
And it can be cast on different enemies if I'm...
Yes, each dart can go to
What does the wild magic say? Does it go to like the nearest creature, a hostile creature?
It says
Can
I
you
cast
choose?
it. Just says I cast it.
If it says you cast it, I would assume you can choose who it goes at.
What's the spell called again?
Magic Missile.
missile.
Okay.
It's like a first edition staple.
I know. Alright, so I cast it as a 5th level spell.
Yeah,
So it's
74. Right?
Yep, 74 plus 7 force damage.
Because level 1 is 3.
Right.
Oh, so I just need to roll 7d4.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, I can do that. $15 plus
And a
whatever.
7?
And then so plus 7.
Yes.
So that's going to be 22.
Yep.
All
I didn't
right.
roll that where you can see it, but oh well.
So yeah, he takes damage from the magic missile. And what do you say in response to that, Ed?
Oops.
Sounds about right. All right, Thomas.
Well, I mean, you probably angered the tree now, so I mean,
I mean, I didn't mean to.
I will draw my sword and shield and get in a position to defend the party.
You have haste, so you can draw the sword and shield and attack.
Yes, I know, but I don't want to attack in case it doesn't try to attack back. So put me in front, or get yeah.
Are you going to go
or
into
something.
the ashes or past the ashes?
They're probably still hot.
I'll just go around the ashes and next to the tree
Okay.
to try to get his attention, but not attacking him, just like making myself appear large and getting his attention. So if he does want to attack, he will attack me first.
Well, I don't know. At this point, he saw the things come from the other way. And so right now he's only taking damage from one person. So he's still focused on where the damage came from.
Oh, goody.
Oh boy.
Look, I tried diplomacy. I gave him a whole round to decide.
Alright, so is that all for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, its turn. Yeah, it doesn't pay attention to you saying things. It's mostly just focused on damage being done.
Well, I guess we're fighting the tree now.
So, it's gonna do... Yeah, it's gonna try to slam down on Elwyn.
Okay.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
For 11 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And this one also saw where damage came from.
This tree just moved? What?
Yeah.
I told you not to anger the trees.
And this one is going to... Does a 15 hit?
No.
Hey, look at that. Nat 1.
Oh, that's a roll.
Yep.
It attacked me twice?
Correct.
Hmm. The other one only tried once.
And it looks like with the one...
I gotta roll concentration.
No. Well, it hit you... No, it missed on both of them.
No, but the other one hit me for 11.
Oh, okay.
16. Do I keep my concentration?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, we're back up to... Zephyrus.
Okay, not digging this. I'm gonna grab my staff, should be on the ground right next to me, And can I grab my book too?
Sure.
Okay. I'm
You are
going to step
hasted.
to the.
You are hasted.
I'm hoping that doesn't count as an action, though. Well, grabbing the staff and attacking with it should be one action. As long as I didn't have to rummage it out of something, but it's a staff. It shouldn't have been in a backpack. It's too big. So
Yeah,
just
that's
picking it up
fine.
off the ground and then waving it at him. But I also want to step over, like 5 feet to the left.
You disengaging?
What, is it right next to me?
Yeah, there's
Swamp
one right
Thing.
next to you.
Oh,
So there's Swamp
There is
Thing
one
and
right
there's
next to me.
Scorpion. Oh, you just muted. Oh.
Yeah, he's dealing with it.
so bedtime's not going well. The would shooting past who's in front of me?
Elwyn.
Is it disadvantage to shoot past Elwyn?
You would have
The tree.
disadvantage because there's a person next to you.
Well, no, that's
Wait,
only if
what?
you're targeting the person next to you.
No, any ranged attack with an enemy combatant next to you is made at disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry. It's, what would it be? Cover shooting past him.
I would say no. The tree's big enough. You can see the tree.
You have a free action to disengage.
Yeah, you do have an action to disengage.
Because you're hasted.
Right.
Wait. I would like to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts, but since I'm casting it twice, I get to shoot 4 times. At 5th level, it's 2 shots.
Yeah, but I don't know that you can use. You can only use a weapon attack. It specifies.
Oh, it doesn't say a spell attack; it says a weapon attack.
It says you may
The
take
attack
one
action,
attack,
not cast a spell as an action.
one weapon attack, and it specifies weapon.
Oh.
I mean, unless I'm reading that wrong.
Oh.
All right, okay. I'm going to shoot twice, but what I'm going to do is disengage, back away 15, 20 feet. Is that a river behind me?
That is a river behind you, yes.
I can't get past the river without, like, jumping over it. Who's Wolverine?
That's Corvus.
That's Corvus.
All right, I'm going to move over by Corvus. Give me another 2 steps there. I'm going to blast the one on the other side, the one that put out our fire on the other side of the fire.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to shoot twice. I will take the 2 lower of my 4 rolls.
Okay.
Would that be fair, or should I just re-roll them?
I'd say reroll is fine.
Okay. Does 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
That's my lower of the 2 rolls. The other one's a 20.
20 hits.
And it's for maximum of 10 damage. Force.
Okay.
I'd never cast Hex, so I'm not adding Hex. But I need to add also 3. What is it? Thunder damage.
Okay. Alright. So that's Sapphirus, now Corvus.
Alright, so I think I will... yeah, so I think I will actually just shoot the tree a couple times.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Okay.
Natural 1, 19, and 25 to hit.
Natural 1, 19. How'd you get 3 attacks?
So I've got an extra attack, and then my feat allows me to take a third attack as a bonus action.
Bonus action. All right. So we'll do the nat 1 first, and then hopefully that doesn't play into your other 2. So go ahead and roll on the 100 chart.
$53.
Alright. Alright. Well, your swing, or apparently you have exposed defenses. Apparently if there was somebody within melee range, they'd be able to make a melee reaction against you. But you are not within melee range, so that doesn't count as anything. So, alright, the other one was a 19. 19
Yes.
hits, and the other one was what?
24.
25.
That
Oh,
hits.
20.
25.
Yeah, and you're all going against this one, right? Not this one?
Correct.
Alright. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. And do, say what type damage it is.
All right. So 9 points of piercing, and then 5 points of radiant.
Okay? And then the second, was
Is
that
that-
for both, or is that just one?
That's everything.
Okay. Alright, so next is Elwyn.
I will grope the tree in front of me and electrocute it. Does a 25 hit?
Which one?
That one, the one I attacked in the first place.
This one? Okay. A 25 does hit.
12 damage.
Alright.
And then okay. I will use my bonus action to convert a first level spell into a sorcery point.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
So that's the end for you?
Yep. I did use Tides of Chaos on that attack.
So does that mean it's in roll time?
Nope. Because it was
Okay.
a cantrip.
Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, let's do Thomas.
I will attack with my long sword. Also gonna do Searing Smite.
Okay.
You gotta wait till you hit to do that, but yeah.
Well, I have to say I'm using it.
I don't think you have to say you're using it till you hit.
Yeah, that one you
Oh.
can do after you hit.
So 14.
14 misses.
You do
I
get
will take.
3 attacks if you so desire.
I will make a second attack.
Okay.
Because you have
12.
extra attack now, right?
Yes.
12 misses.
So I will make
Now use your hasted attack.
another hasted attack then. Ooh, nat 20.
27!
Wait.
Nat 20.
Nice! That hits.
Now you can smite.
That would be a
would
great one to
X-
smite on.
Yeah, Searing Smite will do an extra D6,
That's
I
it.
believe.
Well, it doubles
But it also
the...
does extra overtime.
Yeah.
It does
And
more
you'll double the
overtime.
dice for it, but yeah.
Yes. the initial hit is not very much. So for
And what? Searing Smite is what kind of damage?
fire,
Okay.
so it does 2d6 for initial. So 7 fire damage
Hold on.
and wow, that was a terrible roll for damage from my sword.
That was
7
a double
slash.
dice.
A 1 and a 2.
Ouch.
So 3 more
Yeah.
slashing?
7.
Well, no, 7.
So I had my
Oh.
plus 4.
Oh, okay.
So 7 slashing, 7 fire, and it is now also on fire.
Okay.
Does that mean it takes extra damage or something?
It will take extra damage. Yeah.
Is
So
that-
until it ends, which is a minute, it has to make a Constitution saving throw at the start of each of its turns.
Okay, so it tries to make a con saving throw.
It has to beat a 14.
It fails it.
So it takes an additional 1d6 damage.
Fire damage?
Fire. Yep. Ooh, 6. Take.
Alright, it's actually catching more on fire as the fire is burning.
Is this tree looking haggard yet?
It is after those attacks and that initial fire, like it's looking hurt.
Excellent.
So does that mean Hickett can take its turn?
Yeah.
Or
Yes, it can still take its turn.
alright. So it did not like that, so it's actually gonna turn and try to attack you. Assuming a 27 hits.
Yeah, it will hit me. That does hit me.
That's for 13 damage.
Okay.
And the next one's gonna go after Elwyn.
Do what?
Does a 25 hit?
Yes. I will still cast shield.
Okay.
So till my next turn, I have bonus, but it'll still hit.
And
I
that's
just
for,
wanted.
That's for 15.
All right. I just wanted to trigger wild magic.
Wow. All right. It's gonna
Each-
attack again.
Hold on. Each creature within 30 feet of me becomes invisible for the next minute. The invisibility ends on a creature when it attacks or casts a spell.
All right. So the one on fire disappears. It's every creature.
So I'm pretty sure that means everyone but me is invisible.
Everybody but you is invisible.
Correct.
Although this one's gonna reappear because it's still gonna attack you.
Okay. My AC is still higher from shield, so
And it's
Oh.
gonna miss on that one.
I got a real concentration. Does an 11 pass?
It's your concentration, right?
Yeah. I don't remember how concentration works. I just know I have to do it.
If I'm not mistaken, you have Warcaster?
No,
Okay, so you make a Constitution saving throw.
I did.
That's how it works.
Okay.
How much damage did you take?
15.
So it's half that or 10, whichever's greater. So since
Oh, so I
15
passed.
halves to 7, you need 10, but you rolled high enough.
Yes, you keep concentration.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
I am bloodied, by the way.
Alright. So it's back to Zephyrus.
Could you describe what is visible? Are the enemies invisible too?
So these are visible, everybody else is invisible, including you.
Okay, so one of the enemies is invisible. And
Well,
this
the
was
tree
the
that
invisibility spell cast on me?
Yeah, it was a wild magic spell. Everyone got invisibility.
Right, but if it's regular
So the one
invisibility,
tree
as
is
soon as I
invisible.
attack, I will become visible. But I don't know that.
Correct.
Hold on.
Well, I do know the invisibility spell, though, because I actually have the invisibility spell. Can I ascertain if I understand that it is that?
Go ahead and roll a perception.
Arcana?
Sure, you can do Arcana as well. Or instead of.
Wait, who
It's
got
+1
turned
either way.
invisible?
Wild magic casts
Everybody.
invisibility on everyone.
Yeah, but who is actually invisible?
Everyone
20.
but me and the tree.
These two are invisible, or everyone else in my hand is invisible. The ones that are. These two are visible.
So the tree that's on fire would still be visible though, because it's on fire.
Nope, that one got invisible. So.
But
I
wouldn't
gotta-
you still see it from the fire? Or
No,
is
I would
that
say the flames go
made
invisible.
invisible as well?
I would say the flames go
Okay.
invisible too, because it was a condition put on the person before the invisibility was cast.
I got a dirty 20.
Yeah, you realize that you're invisible.
So I know that I'll have an advantage on this attack as long as they can't see me, if I know the spell correctly.
Correct.
I will lose that advantage when I become visible. I don't want to be visible here necessarily. I got 30 feet of movement. Can I move back from the river 10 feet to the what I would call northeast? And then make a running leap to jump over the river. Get my 10-foot run and then jump.
Remember, you get the dash action for free if you wanted it.
I would say go ahead and roll a quick
Oh.
athletics.
I
Or,
should
no,
roll
acrobatics. I'll let you do
10
acrobatics.
feet. Acrobatics would
jumping
be
usually.
better because I have a +3. 17.
I would say you make it over the river fine.
Okay. So, I'm now going to turn around with my staff, still invisible, and I'm going to blast at the tree that I can see with an Eldritch Blast. I'll roll 4 rolls because I'm rolling advantage.
Okay.
The first one is natural 1 and a natural 10.
Okay.
So 10 plus 9 is going to be 19.
That hits.
Thank you, Wind Staff, giving me that +1 advantage. Oh, and another natural 1. It is 17 plus 9 is 20. A
That
lot.
hits.
26.
20 a lot. Is that a new number?
No.
26. All right, no natural 20s, so I'm just going to roll 2d10s here for my force damage. I got a full damage 10 and a 5, so 15 plus 3 is 18. The 3 is thunder, and the remainder is force. If it matters,
That does.
if damage type matters.
Damage type matters.
Okay. But the force damage would be 15 force damage. And I should now be visible.
You are visible now, yes.
Now with my haste, is there anything I can hide behind over here on this side of the river?
There are some trees you can hide behind a little bit further away from the bank.
I used 10 feet of movement and then I leapt, which I don't know how much movement leaping takes. I don't actually.
I don't think takes movement.
I don't think it actually consumes movement.
I would say you have about 10 feet of movement.
Can I get to the tree with 10 feet?
Sure.
Alright, I'm going to get behind the tree and take the hide action. So I was invisible when I cast it, and I'm invisible now. More or less.
More or less. Sure.
Hey, I
Alright.
haven't cast a single spell yet, and I still haven't used any of my bonus actions.
It's Corvus. It's up to you.
I could have Misty stepped across the river, but this
All
was
right.
fun.
So I will shoot. So one of them is visible right now, right?
This one's visible, yes.
Scorpion is visible.
Yep. I will attack it.
Okay.
Uh, 15, 16, and 17.
Alright, the 16 and 17 hit, the 15 does not.
All right.
AC is 16. We found it.
I mean, that was going to be pretty evident with that roll.
Yeah, it was.
4 points of piercing. Sorry, 8 points of piercing and 12 points of radiant.
Okay, that's not too shabby.
Okay.
But that's my turn.
Alright. It's Elwyn, but he does not appear to be at his station.
I can go ahead and
Yeah, let's go ahead and
Take
do
it when he
Thomas
gets
and
back.
go back to Elwyn when he gets back.
I will attack with disadvantage of the tree that should be in front of me still, 'cause I don't think it's moved, and I can't see it.
So you're attacking the invisible tree?
With disadvantage, yes.
Okay.
Uh, 15 will not hit.
Nope.
I'll do it again.
Aren't you yourself still invisible?
Oh, that's true. He was
Oh, yeah.
invisible.
True.
So
If
that
you're
would have been a straight
invisible, you
roll.
get an advantage, and it cancels.
It would have been a straight roll
He can't
then,
see
yeah.
you, you can't see him. He can't dodge you, and you can't, aim.
Yeah.
So it's a straight roll. You're just swinging.
So let me see what the first one would have been. 13 plus 7, so the first one would have been 20.
Alright, then the 20 would have hit.
And that will just be normal damage. Oh, look, a 1. So 5 damage for the first of slashing.
Okay.
And then my haste
Okay.
will be another disadvantage now.
Is
'Cause
that
I
does
am
it,
not-
well, does invisibility go away when the person takes damage?
Nope. Attack
The-
or cast a spell.
Okay.
So after this, so I have to make disadvantage. And I roll a natural 20 on one of them. Dang it. Well, 25, so to hit still.
20 hit,
Half-
25 hits.
They have to take the freaking 18. Hey, there you go. 11 slashing damage.
Alright. Sorry, we skipped you, Elwyn, because you had stepped out, so it's
I
Elwyn's
know.
turn.
I heard. All right. So, there's a tree in front of me.
There is a tree in front of you, this one. This one's still invisible.
It's still invisible, huh?
Hey, it did take some more damage.
So if I give myself advantage to attack the invisible one, it...
Would cancel out to give you a normal roll.
Okay. I will do that. I'm
Wow,
going to...
you're going for the weaker one, huh? Alright.
No, I'm twin casting.
Oh.
But I have to have 2 targets, so...
Okay.
So one of them I'll have advantage, the other one I won't.
Right.
So 23 with the one with advantage.
So 23
And
hits.
And then a 15 on the one without.
Misses.
Sad day. Oh well. Oh right, plus a d6. Oh right. Damage type matters. I gotta see what those rolls were. It was a 6 and a 5. So I pick. We'll say poison damage, because why not?
Okay.
Oh, right. Total damage would be 16. And that's the one on the scorpion.
Right.
And then wild magic.
Okay, do another wild magic.
I rolled that one earlier today. I don't remember what it was. Never mind. I haven't rolled this one today. I become an illusion for the next minute. I seem completely real, from sounds to smell. Physical interaction with you or an investigation check against my spell save DC reveals that I'm an illusion, because things and spells pass through me. The effect ends if you attack or cast a spell.
All right.
Nice.
I'm going to run away.
Okay.
They get opportunity attacks.
They
Go
do.
for it. Because they can't hit me.
I mean, it goes right through you, so it doesn't matter.
I know. I'm going to go run next to... Oh, can I even see Wolverine?
Yes, he has attacked.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'm going to go run next to him.
We're all visible except for the
Except
one.
for the blue
Except for
tree.
this
Okay.
one.
Yeah. But I mean, if they would both make an opportunity attack, now he's visible.
That's true. He would have tried, so he's now visible.
Well, look at that.
So they're all visible again. Hooray!
I think everyone's back to being visible.
Yes, everyone is back. And the one
Although-
on fire has to make a con save.
Yep.
He fails the con save.
Okay, he will take 4 more fire damage. The fun spell.
Alright, and it's going to attack you.
Okie dokie.
Does an 18 hit?
No, it does not.
Alright. It's going to come over here and attack you as well.
Okay.
Does a 29 hit?
Yeah, 29 will hit.
What is your AC? Because you got the +2 from haste.
With that is currently 23.
Okay. These guys hit hard, by the way.
So, that's going to be a 19.
Yep. 19 damage. I am bloodied.
And its next attack does a 17 hit.
No, it does not.
Alright. Backed up to Sapphirus.
I will start by telling you that my hide check for my stealth check for my hide resulted in a dirty 20.
Okay.
This would mean I'm unseen by them if you would say that 20's enough that I'm hiding.
You're hiding. Yeah, you're far enough away. They're not paying attention to you at all.
I should now be able to roll my attack with advantage, as I am an unseen thing attacking my target.
Yeah.
No, I originally thought that this was like a rogue-only feature, but reading the hide action, I was like, wait a second. That gives you an advantage on your next roll. The downside is you do have to use that turn as an action, but I mean, I have haste. Wait, actually, is haste still up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your concentration hasn't been broken?
Nope.
Alright, so I rolled a 5 and 11 naturally. The 5 will turn out to be a 14, and we know that that won't hit. I'm going to go ahead and roll my advantage on both of those. And who knows, I make it a 20. Alright, so a dirty 20 and a dirty 21. Of course it's dirty.
20
No,
and
19.
21 hits.
Sorry, 19 and 20. I did my
19.
math backwards. 19
and 20 hits.
Okay. 7 and 2 for 9 force damage. And the guy I'm attacking is the one I wish I could point on the screen. Yeah, that guy. Over by the...
Tree and
scorpion?
No, the
or
one is
this one?
behind the other. I would be shooting at the one in the front.
Okay.
I don't want
The
him
one
to
on
have
fire.
cover or anything. So, right. So 9 force damage, 3 thunder. I'm assuming 3 thunder is having to 1 every turn. It'd be better that than the force damage being halved.
Yeah.
That is my blast. I don't want to be using any bonus action spells at this point, so I'm going to hold off
Did you
on
use your
anything
haste?
else. I didn't use haste. Oh, I can rehide. I can rehide.
You can hide with haste?
Haste, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Oh,
or
it does
attack.
specify hide.
It
Interesting.
says hide. So I'm going to take the hide action again with my haste to hide behind this tree that I'm taking cover with. No.
What would you roll?
3 plus
Roll
3
that.
is 6.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
you were not able to hide.
It's a 6.
You tried to climb up the tree this time, but one of the twigs broke, and so you fell back down.
Oh man, that's going to insult them even more. Here I am just breaking twigs.
All right.
Can I tell if this tree that I'm hiding behind is sentient like the other two?
You'd have to do an investigation, but at this point, no.
Okay.
I mean, at
as
this
far
point,
as I can tell.
those two are
It hasn't
attacking.
moved.
And, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's my turn.
Corvus.
2 actions and no bonus, but
All right. So I will try and attack the tree again.
Okay.
1.
What are you doing, Scorpion or Swamp Thing?
I'll do the closer one.
All right, Swamp Thing.
So 17, 18, and 15.
So the 15 doesn't hit, the other ones do.
They have to be almost dead. Or at least the Swamp Thing one.
9 points of piercing. And 9 points of radiant. And that's
All
my
right.
turn.
How do you want to do this for the radiant damage?
Oh, finally, 1 tree down.
Finally, okay.
Because I can pre-roll my turn.
Does the tree have a face or anything?
This one, not really.
All right. So my I'm just envisioning like the arrow, the bolt piercing it and then like sizzling for a little bit because it again does a bit of radiant damage.
Yeah, so at this point, the arrow sticks right into the tree. It starts glowing to the point where, like, it kind of does like a small explosion inside of the tree, and then it comes back in, and the tree basically falls over. But it is long enough to actually make a bridge across the river.
Nice.
So there now is a bridge.
See, we needed to attack the trees.
Alright. Whose turn?
It's Elwyn's now.
Alright. So, I use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage. I hit with the 29 and do 5, 6, 7, 8 acid damage. And I trigger wild magic, and my size decreases by 1 size category for the next minute.
Wow.
Okay, so you shrink
Oh.
and become tiny.
I'm a midget.
Small.
Or small, yeah.
He would
I'm
become
no-
small, which means his movement speed is now 25.
I'm no longer an illusion.
Yep, and yeah, you are.
Did the tree fall on top of my backpack and all my equipment? I think that's the exact square that my stuff was in.
I'm gonna say no because it's propped over the river.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, I have my book. I was going to mold Earth to get it out.
Yeah, there's enough space to where you could crawl under there, or Momo could grab it.
Okay. Oh yeah, Momo! He hasn't done anything this fight.
No, he hasn't. Thomas.
It's supposed to roll initiative for him, but we decided we're
I
not
am
going
going
to
to attack the tree.
All right.
A 9 will miss. Ooh, a nat 20, and I'm going to choose to do a level 2 Divine Smite.
All right.
Nice.
Divine Smite or Searing Smite?
I cannot do Searing Smite, and I'm doing Divine Smite.
Okay.
So, let's see.
What is your subclass? I forgot.
Order of the Crown.
Crown.
So,
I believe the smite you just mentioned is 3rd level. So he can't do the one that you suggested. He's doing the one he knows he can do.
Right.
Searing, I think, is 3rd level. I could be wrong.
Okay.
You only
I
have
could be
second
wrong.
level slots.
Exactly.
second level 3.
I could be wrong. I don't have the spellbook memorized.
That's a crit. So, there you go. 40 damage.
Searing is 1st level, actually.
What were all those damage types?
We'll say the first attack. So the first 2 are slashing, the rest is radiant.
Okay.
So 4 are 8 slashing, and then the rest will be radiant.
So how much total?
40. And then I will make another attack with the haste.
Okay.
For a 16. That hits, right? 16 hits.
16 hits. Yep.
And I will use another spell slot to do the Divine Smite. 1st level.
Okay.
And that will be... So, 10 or 6 plus 4, so 10 slashing and 10 radiant. So 20 total.
Alright, it is looking very hurt after those 2 hits.
Oh yeah, I just did 60 damage to its face.
Yep.
You say 60? That's a lot.
It's back to Sapphirus.
Wait, it doesn't get a go?
No, you're...
Oh, it gets to go. Never mind. Yeah, it's its turn.
Oh, okay.
What am I thinking? It's gonna attack you twice, Thomas.
I would think so. I just smacked it in the face. But holy
29?
Yeah, that'll hit.
I imagine you smited it in the name of Aslan, and it may have understood the name.
Yeah, for Aslan, and just whacked it
Right.
across the face.
15 bludgeoning.
Damage. Yeah, okay. Oh, ouch.
And its next attack,
What the heck?
28.
Yeah, that hits.
For 20 bludgeoning.
Yeah, I'm down.
Alright.
No. Only one who can heal.
Back
Yeah,
to
I know.
Sapphirus.
Now, my hide check was not a failure enough that you're saying I'm prone, right? I did land on my feet.
You did land on your feet, yes.
Okay. Like a natural 1 maybe, but with 30 feet of movement, I should be able to make it over to the tree bridge, unless I have to spend movement climbing up it. Is it difficult terrain in any way?
No.
It is not difficult terrain. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as I can make it. I should be within 30 feet of the other tree. Easily.
Yeah, you're 20 feet.
All right. I'm deciding that it is time to produce flame.
Okay.
Being as I've been blasting it all day long, and it doesn't seem to be hurting it enough. Wind in the trees just shakes the leaves. So I'm going to do produce flame to attack it.
Take the 18.
It's 22 to hit.
That hits?
I need to switch my dice to a D8. It is 2D8. Fail. 4 fire damage.
Total with a 2d8?
3 and a 1.
Alright.
Oh. I also do 3 thunder damage. 4 fire and 3 thunder.
Alright.
So, pulled out a tiny little fireball, threw it like a softball. Is it on fire? I don't know that magical fire can light something instantly. I don't know. Especially if it's alive and it's wet, wood doesn't burn that quickly. I'm just saying.
Right.
Does it light on
I'm
fire?
going to say no, it does not.
Okay.
Not in this case.
It might have done some damage, though. From where I am I still hastened?
You are still
Yep.
hastened.
Well, how many rounds does that go?
But I have to use it.
A minute.
Yeah, I can't cast a spell.
I mean, I don't think it's been 10 rounds yet, but I think it's been
Alright.
probably like 9 or 8.
I haven't done 9 or 8 attacks with it. I think it's been like 3 or 4 rounds.
Maybe it's been less than that. We'll say 5 then. Just to
I
be
mean, I
safe.
did 2 hide checks.
We'll say 5 to be safe.
Yeah, I can't really do anything with my bonus action unless I cast Hex, and I have already attacked this turn. I'm gonna leave it there.
Alright, Corvus.
Okay, so I've got a bunch of attacks to make, and I already did them because I was saving time. So I fail with 2 of them and hit it with 1. So I do 4 points of piercing and 4 points of radiant.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, if I had rolled higher.
Say it again?
Yeah, this time
This one does have a face, by the way.
Okay, so this time I think the bolt pierces the roots of the tree and just roots it in place in the ground.
Alright.
Interesting.
So you fire toward its feet. The arrow sticks in and through and kind of glows. And it kind of freezes in place, but you can tell it's not attacking anymore. And
Someone should do something about.
so that was
come on.
Corvus. That was your turn, Elwyn.
Is there any?
You can just do a.
Oh,
I'm-
we
Medicine
have
check
somebody
on
who's
that.
unconscious rolling death saves.
Correct. We have death
Oh,
saves. That's why I'm staying in
okay.
combat.
All right, I guess I'll walk up to Tomas and. What is it? Medicine?
Medicine.
Do I have? I do have Tides of Chaos. Okay.
According to the rule book at DC 10, medicine check should stabilize.
A nat 20.
You're stabilized. And does that mean you're even at 1 HP?
No, that's only
Not
if
according
I
to
roll
the
it.
medicine check.
Oh, okay.
If I roll 20, then it goes. Then I roll
Okay.
20.
I mean,
So,
if
yeah.
he took the healer feat, yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
so yeah, Thomas is stabilized out of combat. And think, and I'll give the XP. The XP is 5,000. So
Per
divided by the
each?
4
All right.
is going to be
5,000.
1250 per each. And that's where I think I'm going to call it for tonight. You're in Narnia.
Really.
You were attacked by a couple of treants because you lit things on fire, and they didn't like that. And yeah, we'll stop there for tonight.
I guess this
So-
fight was all my fault since I lit things on fire and then shot it with magic missile. Which I don't know, by the way.
That puts
Right.
that puts me
Yeah,
at
it's hard
8,000.
to tell if they were evil or not because you hit them with magic missile.
Right? So in that case, thanks for those that were watching. Watch us in 2 weeks from now. Once again, going to be back doing this, continuing this campaign. And if you're watching on Twitch, please give a follow. If you're watching on YouTube, please give a subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.